What's up, everybody? It's Jonny with SixPackAbs.com. And today I want to have a brief discussion on 5 alternatives to running that actually burns more calories than running. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So first, a lot of y'all out there might be wanting to slim down, want to lose weight, cut fat, whatever. And the first thought that comes to your head, well, I should go start running. But with running, it's for some people, and for some people it's not. A lot of people do get that runner's high, and they can go for extended periods. And so some people find a lot of enjoyment out of it. I used to love running, and I still do it sometimes, but I like being in the gym a little bit more. And you might be one of those people. I like to do X activity, or go to the gym, or go outside, or whatever it may be. But now I'm going to give you 5 alternatives to running, so you don't even have to worry about it, that will actually burn more calories than running, so it's even more beneficial than running. So my number 5 exercise that burns more calories than running are kettle bell swings. So on average, kettle bell swings can burn as much as 20 calories a minute. Running, about 10 to 15. So with kettle bell swings, you're really using your biggest muscle grouping in your body, your legs. You're really utilizing your glutes and your hamstrings. A lot of blood is flowing to there. You're also consuming a lot of oxygen through your lungs. So your cardiac output with kettlebell swings is extremely high. So your metabolism will stay elevated for longer than running after a workout with kettlebell swings. As well as your heart rate will stay. A study was done where the participants' heart rate was at 93% of their max for the majority of the duration of that workout. When running, depending on what your intensity is and what your split is, you might only be doing 60% or 70%. So again, more output in a shorter period of time burns more calories. My number 4 alternative to running that burns more calories is jump rope. And this is one of my personal favorites. So with jump rope, skipping in moderate intensity, about 100 skips per minute, you can burn about 15 calories per minute, which is a little bit more than running. Also, you're going to be increased oxygen consumption. You're also going to be increased blood flow using your entire body versus, well, with running you do use your just about every muscle, but try some jump rope and I can assure you that you're going to have more muscle activation jump roping than just jogging. The other thing with jump rope is you can adjust your speed and pace very easily. You can slow down and do a nice moderate, keep your heart rate, maybe 50% of its max, and then all of a sudden you can bust into some sets of 20 or 30 second sprints where you're increasing your maximum output. You're like 90% of your heart rate max, and your oxygen consumption is way up, and your blood flow is way up. And this is going to again burn more calories in a short amount of time than running. My number 3 fat shredding alternative to running is jump squats. Now, jump squats are pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. You can do sets of maybe 10 or 20 until you're pretty exhausted. But that's the key with jump squats, is you want to work them into some sort of high intensity interval training routine. You want to do spouts of about 20 to 30 jump squats with about 30 seconds of rest in between. This is going to maximize your heart rate output. It's going to maximize your muscle usage, your muscle activation, and it's also going to maximize how many calories you can burn in the shortest amount of time. So on average, they did a study where participants that did about 20 seconds on, so 20 seconds of jump squats with 10-second rest in between, and did intervals of those, they actually found that they burned around 15 calories per minute, again, versus running or jogging, you're in the 10 to 15 calories per minute range. And also their heart rate and their metabolism was elevated for, I think it was like 45 or 50% longer than those who did just the regular running. My number 2 alternative to running that burns a crap load of calories are battle ropes. And you may have seen it, you've probably seen it on TV and commercial, you may have seen it in your gym. If you're a crossfitter, I'm sure you've seen them. But they're those ropes when you sit down nice and low and you're swinging your arms and you're trying to get a nice rhythm with the ropes. Now the key is with the ropes, it looks like it's just an arm movement. Oh, the contrary. That's a full body burn, and it's actually kind of close to the top of the charts in calories burned per minute. So you're not only using nearly your max on oxygen consumption and output, cardiac output, you're also activating every single muscle in your body. So when you're doing the battle ropes, you're sitting low in your stance, you're activating your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back, your lats, your biceps, and then with using the actual movement of the ropes, you're utilizing your entire upper body especially your core. So for another great alternative, it's going to burn a crap load of calories in a short amount of time versus running or jogging, battle ropes. Give them a try. All right, y'all. And my number one alternative to running or jogging that's going to burn more calories than running or jogging are burpees. Very simple, very straightforward. Everybody knows what a burpee is these days. You can do them anywhere. And the reason it's my number one is because you can add them to pretty much any workout routine at any point. You can add them at the gym. When you're done doing your set of bench press or incline flies or dumbbell curls, hop over and do 10 burpees. This way, you can continually be doing your cardio work, burn more fat, still while building muscle, and then when you get to the end of your workout, you don't have to go hit the treadmill or something boring and stupid, and you can burn more calories per minute doing the burpees and then regular old jogging or jogging. I think it's some new fad people are doing these days. I think it's a soft J, I'm not sure. But anyways, try one of my 5 alternatives to burning fat, alternatives to jogging, the slow, the boring. Again, I'm not trying to offend anybody here that if you're a fan of running, I have mad respect for you. Distance runners, marathon runners, ultra marathon runners, they are amazing athletes. But they have tuned themselves to be able to do that. It might not be for you. You might want something a little shorter, a little more fast-paced, and where you can burn more calories in a short amount of time. So try one of my 5 alternatives. Hopefully you learned a little bit today. For more workouts, nutrition, and just general workout tips, check out Six Pack Shortcuts. I'm Johnny. I hope you all have a great day.